All right, Jesse is with us now to talk about weather, and it's more cartoonish than usual.
You're right. We were talking about how this looks like The Simpsons for some reason, but I believe that's our Cedar Hill tower cam.
Yeah, I think it is. And both of us had that same thought.
Yeah.
At exactly the same time.
We've been working together too long, you and I.
Ooh, that's not good news for me.
What's that? Don't. That's right, yeah. 97 right now.
Very good. Lee gets some credit for that.
Do you remember the Simpsons episode where the heat wave took place in Springfield? And
I don't. Okay. That doesn't sound familiar.
Great episode. All those original seasons of The Simpsons, just the best TV. 97 degrees right now, DFW, feels like 102. So when I tell you this is seasonable, it is. It's the normal high. Actually, right around the normal high. We've dropped the normal high to 96 today. We're on our way down all the way through January. Weeds, those are moderate, and elm is moderate, and fungus is low. Your weekend forecast, it's going to be hot and humid. No surprises, I would say. This is, like I said, very close to the norm. 97 Saturday, 98 Sunday. Humid both days, WFAA weather alert days. Now, right now, the heat advisory is in effect through 8 p.m. for the Dallas-Fort Worth area through Saturday. I do expect that to be extended through Sundays. Heat index values will be pretty similar both days. Heat index values 105 plus. That's close to what we're seeing now. And as we go through this weekend, that alert through 8 p.m. Sunday, dangerous heat, high humidity, heat index values 105 plus. This is a heads up as you go to the weekend now. A lot of you are going to spend a lot of time outdoors. Limit that or take breaks, hydrate properly, wear SPF, and never forget to check the back seat. Radar right now, dry across the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The only rain we have in North Texas, the lone little shower in the very far eastern corner of Navarro County, and a little lone shower in Young County. That is all, and that's about the rain chance you should expect as we go through the weekend. Most dry like this, but in the afternoon and evening, there will just be these little random pop-ups, one or two of them, as we go through Saturday and Sunday. You'll see that here on Timecast as tonight, once the sun goes down, the rain chances go away, like the last couple of days, and then as we get into Saturday morning, we're dry. There it is again. One little blip there, one little blip there. You'll see that's the idea. That's the chance of rain as we go through Saturday and Sunday. It's minimal. The heat and humidity by far the bigger story and thing you should be thinking about as we go through Saturday and Sunday. As we go into Sunday afternoon, again, watch it. There it is, peak heating of the day. Clouds bubble up just like we're seeing today. Fair weather cumulus, and then we get into the afternoon and evening, and then the rain chance goes down as we go through the night. 10% coverage of rain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. High temperatures stay above normal, barely, but upper 90s as we go through the next 5 days. Heat index values around 105 degrees over the next 5. Now, I want to show you the tropics. We do have Hurricane Aaron. This is the first hurricane in the Atlantic this season. Winds right now of 75 miles per hour. It's moving west-northwest at 17. So Puerto Rico right here, we do expect the center of this to lift north of Puerto Rico or stay north of Puerto Rico, and it'll bring certainly some high surf and some heavy rain and maybe some gusty winds, but all the dangerous, devastating winds and heavy rain likely to stay out to sea. And then as it starts getting closer to the Bahamas, it takes a jog to the north, and by next Wednesday, it'll be a Category 4 hurricane. Look at that. That's an intense hurricane. Could approach Category 5 strength by early next week, but it'll be out in the middle of the Atlantic. So we'll keep an eye on that, but right now, still not expected to impact the United States. 78 degrees. And by that, I mean no landfall in the United States. 78 degrees, warm and muggy. Tomorrow, 97, hot and humid, 105 the heat index. So WFAA weather alert through the weekend. And then we may extend that into early next week before a cold front. Yes, I said a cold front. And I know what you're thinking. Where? Well, this time of the year, cold fronts mean instead of 98, 97, 92, 91. It's not much, but it's something, and it does get cooler. And I will tell you, Jason, we're still possibly going to get through this August with no triple digits. Wouldn't that be something? Mm-hmm.